afternoon, of course it's not morning. I've had my share of the drama that Spirit was talking about. We're on the last day of February. Girls, get your proposals ready because it's the one day every 4 years that you can propose to a man, apparently. Venus in sextile, Moon's north node, a good day for get-togethers, meetings and for gaining direction. The Moon is in Scorpio, endings and new beginnings. So let's have a look then what joys we have in store today. Bit jaded, I'm afraid. We've got a song, I don't know which bar, but I do recognise the words. Oh my God, I can't believe this. I've never been this far away from home. And then I've got, is that all right for you, Mark? So, then Mark could be important. We've got Sawala. So, whatever happens, that rune takes the darkness out of it. So, there's a silver lining. We've got 11 house of wishes and dreams come true. We've got the moon of Scorpio, well done. And we've got, is that Mars? It is Mars. So giving us the impetus to move forwards. Let's see then. Got 20 on there. Sorry, it's 20 now. I thought I'd turn it around properly, but obviously not. So once every 4 years we get that extra day. Don't waste it. Mine's already half gone through drama. So let's see. But they did warn us, so I should have known it was coming. I pretty much did. But still weren't ready for it. Was you? Oh my God, I can't believe this. I've never been this far away from home. It is the High Priestess. She was Persephone, taken to the depths of hell, miles away from home, didn't know where she was. So that could be relevant. Taken to the gates of hell. So we need the positivity. We don't need it to be negative. We need it to be positive. And she is. Well done, Spirit. Absolute fantastic. So, let's see then. A few less cards than usual because it's at the end. Here we go. Wasting your time. There's been a lot of battles. You're banging your head against a brick wall. It is time to leave that behind. You need to come home. So if it's not working, cut your losses and come home. Because somebody here is letting their ego decide how, when, where things should happen. Spirit have a divine plan for you, something beautiful. But for some reason, you're afraid or you're refusing, you're being stubborn because it has to be the way you want it to be. Well, I'm sorry, but it's not going to happen that way. So you're stuck until you decide to help yourself and walk away. So don't let anything negative be put into your body, be it physically, mentally, spiritually, mentally, or financially, into your aura. Keep your words positive. You might not even have to speak. It might be written words. It's the tarot reader, the psychic, the medium, but it is today's card, so it's slightly neutral. The number 11 is connected to this card, but most of all, it's the 2 and the 29. Scorpio energy, again the Scorpio moon. Filling your own cup. Somebody here is depressed, possibly drinking, or has physical problems with the reproductive organs, or financial problems with shared resources. The check is not in the mail. The child maintenance not being paid. Problems with communicating with a child. It may be through, as I have with my granddaughter, autism, or you're just not getting through to them. For others of you, finances are very, very low. They're not improving at all. Somebody is blocked even because you are losing patience, and patience is what's needed, I'm afraid, big time. So something is coming to an end. A family unit, the happiness, the way it's always been, it cannot be that way anymore. And you're refusing to accept it. So no major arcanas except today's card. So it is an internal struggle that you've got going on. You're refusing to accept things as they are. Battling against what's inevitable. So accept it, and then you can move on from there. Until you accept this situation is either failed or needs some attention, then you're not going to be able to move forwards, I'm afraid. It's all about the emotions and fiery passions, and not in a good way. So Scorpio is the only water sign that thinks it's a fire sign. You have to release this burden. More fire, more Mars energy. So look at what sign you've got in your Mars in your chart. Should be doing the monthlies, but I will do them. It's just so much going on at the minute. Travel to the object of your desire, be there persons, things, or events, and welcomed with open arms, but only after you end this chapter. So there's fixed signs. Again, we've got problems with you lot. Scorpio is one of them. Taurus, Aquarius, which is 11th house, and Leo. Yep. So you're feeling inadequate or you're feeling unworthy, and neither is true. This is not a competition. It's not a race. We're going back to the apple tree. We have to sever ties, prune the tree back. If something hasn't worked, we have to get rid of what's not working, be it in business, relationships, or whatever, the branches that aren't producing fruit, and hope for a better crop this year. So reassess, reevaluate, relook at things. And love yourself first, not in an egotistical way, but fill your own cup, because it's never half empty, it's never half full, it's refillable by you. There may also be an offer of love. So like I said, the girls may be coming at you boys with proposals today. You've learned some very hard lessons. Sagittarius energy. Universities, study, and you are just about done. Like I said, it's been too much of a heavy burden. It's time to release it. But there will be someone there to meet you on the other side. So you will come through this. You will survive this. I know you don't think you will. It is about balance and patience. Again, have patience. Number 14, Sagittarius energy. You've been put through that blacksmith's forge and battered like a piece of steel. And you're going to come out like a beautiful sword, Excalibur. The rainbows, the irises, the hips, thighs, weight gain, weight loss, issues with children, or childhood trauma, something from the past that isn't very positive. Finally, you break through. There is a communication and things can improve, but only when you end this chapter. Those of a darker complexion, those in uniform, those of an immature energy, just starting, something just beginning. You will feel a lack. You will feel lonely in a room full of people. You will feel like the black sheep of the family. You will feel like there's a hole in the pit of your stomach that you can't fill, but there is a bond here that cannot be broken, and it's mutual bond of unconditional love. So 21, 14, both positive. The major arcanas are with us today, so that's good. 21 and 14, the universe, fate, chapter is over. It's time to make a new one. Yep, It's time to walk away. What you didn't want to do, the one thing you didn't want to do is the thing that you need to do. Walk away. Yes, there will be mountains to climb, but you're more than capable of that. Look for the blue or lilac daisy, the big daisies, and forget-me-nots. So don't forget, but you must forgive because it'll poison you from the inside. You're coming out of those gates of hell. 8 months is mentioned. There'll be no apology. Hell will freeze over fast. Military, police, concerts, bombers, agriculture, those with the limp, the scar on the leg, the amputation, Chiron. Healing needs to take place. Somebody is not yet healed, but there will be. Virgo energy or Virgo Cuspa. Early Virgo is Leo, late Virgo is Libra. Coming to a standstill because somebody is putting blockages in your way. The sun, Sawalo, is not yet on us. It's not yet been illuminated that these people, situations, whatever, are deliberately blocking your path, deliberately trying to cause issues, delays in travel, children's problems, and you must take action. Mars, Aries. Aries, Cuspa. Early Aries is Pisces, late Aries is Taurus. This is the man that does what he says he's going to do. Put your money where your mouth is and take action, and you'll be much happier. The answer is yes. You are birthing something new. There are those who see when they're shown, and those who will never see. You can't help some people, and we are going to have to leave some behind. We never like to leave a man down, but I'm afraid it's self-preservation time. Yeah, because somebody is codependent here. Somebody cannot stand on their own 2 feet. They are in a situation only because they have to be, not because they want to be. It's time to let that go. 9 years. Yeah. So, impatience is your biggest problem. Mars, Aries. There we are again. 4 or 31. Government officials, bosses, father figures, those in power. Ego, lack of self-esteem. So the 2 extremes. Head and face injuries, possibly. 4 and 31. Negative energy. So someone who is saying it's my way or the highway. Well, if that's the case, take the highway. So there we go. Sawalo is a beautiful card. Oh, wrong book. Sorry. Sawalo is a beautiful card. It brings sunshine where there was none. It illuminates an aha moment. It illuminates the fact that you cannot stay like this anymore. Here we go. Sawalo. The shield of the sky and the shining rays and a destroyer of ice. So the letter S. This is the brightness, the fertility, the good fortune associated with the heavenly orb. So there's your good fortune in abundance and your heavenly orb. The rune of the sun. The venerable oak, which we know, don't we? Oak is Taurus. The mighty oak, English oak. Juniper, so gin, somebody might like the gin, and bay trees. Mistletoe, which is associated with the 12th rune, Jera. So Jera is with us, is another potent symbol of the sun. So the 12th moon, December, Sagittarius. Thor, Thursday. Could be 12 noon, could be 12 midnight. The sun is considered to be the female personification of the giantess named Sol. 2 of the Asgardian deities are also associated with Rune. Baldur, the beautiful and the beloved yet tragic god who was slain by a mistletoe dart thrown by his blind brother. So someone is blind and someone will be injured because of it. This myth expresses the cycle of the year and the duality of light and darkness. So from this darkness will come light. The god of Thor must have a place in this room. A lightning flash. Thor, the guardian of justice, law and order. So the police, the military, etc. Swift retribution that is dealt out to wrongdoers. So the meaning of this rune can be applied to the workings of law and also taking justified revenge. In the harsh northern world, the sun was beloved of all. Saula is thus primarily the rune of love. Its appearance in the reading casts a warm glow over all the other runes and undoes much of the harm that they talk of. It's also a rune of hope, so don't give up because there is hope. Promising that the sun will rise once more, even when you are in the darkest night or at the gates of hell, like Persephone. It is a particularly good rune to draw when one is in trouble because it ensures a happy outcome. One might also say that Saula expresses the idea of poetic justice because it indicates that wrongdoers will gain nothing but an apt punishment for their offence. If you have a major decision to make, the appearance of Saula will reveal the truth of the situation and make your choice much easier. There is a spiritual dimension to this rune, hence the High Priestess, and it is drawn. Contact with your inner self will guide you. In affairs of the heart, this rune is a good omen. Thor, one of the patron deities of Saula, so Thursday today, was invoked at weddings in Viking times, where brides wore red. So the red dress, the bride, the colour of Thor, and held the god symbol, the hammer, as the vows were exchanged. Saula signals a time when happiness and harmony will reign and justice will prevail. The rune associated with the sun may also hint at an enjoyable holiday, but it may be one that you've had to delay. It also said to be a good sign for victory in athletics or sport. There is no inverted interpretation, so no negativity. And that's what the High Priestess is saying. Do not let the negative in. 11th house is crowds, is concerts, is socialising, getting out there. It's the ankles and legs, social and tribal gatherings, the workplace. The colour, deep yellow. Group activities, society, friends, hopes, wishes, aspirations, and above all, the social consciousness. So, being aware of how you affect others in this life. Mars in Scorpio. So Mars is about your will, action, assertiveness. There he is, the man of action. He's not so good there. Libra, Capricorn, Cancer. Action, assertion, aggression, virility, self-preservation, lust, passion, male sexuality, energy, heat, anger, angst, rage, machismo, vigorous, impatience and burning. So one that we've picked out there is impatience, and he's there with his wand. So it's primitive initiatory force, cuts to the core and gets things done. Well done. Anger burns more slowly. A blocked Mars feels helpless, powerless and impotent, and that's where you feel there. So somebody may have felt impotent, unable and literally physically impotent, colon, prostate issues because of the Libra energy, the lines, the marital home. It's drawn into conflict against your will, but fight to the death to defend what you think is right. Paradoxically, Scorpio and Cancer have a strong will. So, Scorpio again. The man or woman that you are attracted to and your libido. So, Mars in Scorpio. Powerfully assertive, attractive, sexy, unstoppable, jealous, energetic with a strong libido. Mars in Scorpio steamrollers the opposition and is attracted to enigmatic partners. People that glow. So, Let's have a look. So glow. Shine your light bright. Do not dim it. The Aquarius energy. Follow your true north. Be yourself because it is very attractive. Don't be something you're not. Say what you feel and be strong in your integrity. You will get through this. Have faith. 9th house, master number 33, absolutely brilliant. The 9th house is Sagittarius. So, it's about having that faith to move forwards, to move mountains. 33. We travel, some of us forever, to seek other states, other lives, other souls. Some of you may be moving state. Diaries and the name Anne could be important. So this is the 3 of Wands, the patience that we need. So we've got it there in the reverse, but they're saying be the lighthouse, be the beacon, be patient. Obstacles are being lifted. This is the sign of Sagittarius. Your ships are about to come in. It's about philosophy, travel, high-mindedness and religion, destiny, fate and karma, all coming into play. As well as your view of what God may or may not be. It's lawyers, doctors, astrologers. It's most definitely a higher mind and our need to unite with something greater than ourselves. It opposes the house of communication and writing. It presents publishing influences through the written word. So Persephone talked of the written and spoken word. It speaks of forums for written ideas and concepts and also of joining a reputable literary world. So this house is important in the charts of writers or anyone who wishes to bring their ideas out into the public. Planet-wide, on the web. It's the house of open ranges, home on the range, journeying and opportunity. 9th house represents esoteric matters like psychics and psychic fairs. What did I say? The carnival people. You must consider the impending plans in broadest terms. It means that you will have to go outside of your ordinary life, come out of your comfort zone, which is Scorpio, to achieve your goals. Long distance travel, journeys and voyages to unknown places may figure out regarding this question. Oh my God, I can't believe it. I've never been this far away from home. The words of the song. The 9th house is the house of explorers and pilgrims. Well done, Spirit. Where there is a quest and a destination. It is where we seek guidance and understanding, and the possibility of returning to school or university and furthering your education in the near future is likely. The most mundane meaning behind this is travel to distant places. Usually it's a reason for knowledge and broadening your understanding. There will be a desire to visit places of arcane wisdom and knowledge where you can expect the history behind the area to be well documented. The journey will be an uncharted one of deep and mysterious exploration. Scriptures or religious books may figure in. There will be a longing to connect with something greater than yourself. Occasionally, this indicates a temporary disconnect from close family, so severing ties, where you depart from your known life into another one, as a pilgrim or a seeker. The Church of Rome, so Taurus energy, Simon Peter, the Pope, is represented by the 9th house. It also represents alternative religions such as paganism, Wicca and a sutra. If your question is about love, one or the other person needs their freedom and won't be committed anytime soon. In short, this card indicates that you're about to depart on a very important journey. It may be outward or inward incursion. Either way, you will be changed through this process. This card has to do with what's been tried and tested, what you have learnt, and what is already established. No matter how expansive or broad-minded, it will be rooted in tradition. Media, publishing, long-distance travel, education, churches, divination, and astrology. So some may be blocked, like they tried taking down my video the other day. So be careful. watch your internet, watch for blackouts, watch for the media, make sure they're not all singing from the same hymn sheet again, because there's something taking place. There we go. Beautiful, Spirit, thank you. Well done. And I'm sorry, like I said, that it's late, but most of you Americans won't be up. You'll only just be up. Oh, we got that again. So stay away from the magic mushrooms, drugs of any kind, you know, especially even prescription drugs. Watch for the red flags. Manifest in your dreams, but you have to plan and you have to be in the moment. Don't be in the past, because if you dwell in the past, you'll be depressed. Don't live in the future, or you'll be anxious. Just live in the now. Just do what needs doing right now, and don't plan. 25, because they're going to sling a banger in the works by the sound of it. So 25, what do we know? So write your dreams down, keep a dream journal, because they said about a diary, don't they? Where do you want to be? What do you want your life to look like? If we can't picture it, then how the hell are we supposed to get the universe to help us? There is a big difference between dreaming realistically and thinking too over the top. Our belief that it can happen, so your faith in what can and can't happen, needs to be in alignment with what we want to happen. If we dream about being a millionaire but don't believe it's going to happen, then it won't. If we dream of how we feel with our perfect job, house or partner, for example, and also believe that it'll never happen, then it won't. Manifestation happens when we dream about it as though it's already happened. We imagine ourselves in the present with what we want and what we need, to also feel all the emotions of having already achieved it, so be at peace within. This is how we align our dreams, our emotions and our beliefs to manifest our desires. So what are you wanting to manifest in your life? Do you know what it will look like if you had it now? How would you feel if you manifested what you desired? Do you want to pay the price? What emotion would you feel? Take time out to be as specific as you can. Write it down. Make plans to achieve your goals and take action. You are the creator of your own universe, so be creative with what you want and let the rest flow to you. Beautiful. Manifest your own reality. Don't listen to the naysayers. Don't take notice of the negative energy around you and stay positive. There is always a way out. Oh, the camel boy. We all go through periods of drought. You need to do slow and steady, just like the camel. Patience above all else. And again, you can't make this up. Look at what they're telling us. 33. 33. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. So all the threes. We shall have a look what that means for certain. Usually it's abundance, the threes. Abundance is coming your way, so stay positive, even if you have nothing and you're worried sick. When the camel boy comes as your ally, he reminds you that asking for help will bring in the right people to ease your burdens. Perhaps a wise person will appear to give you advice. Maybe you're moving and suddenly a couple of friends offer to give you a hand with your packing. Or you want the information about someone and you just so happen to run into the former partner who gives you the knowledge, the enlightenment that you need to make that decision. You've been weighing up. No matter the issue, this is a sign that if you ask, you will receive. Synchronicity is engaged when you request assistance, so watch for the signs from spirit. Animals, birds, insects, numbers on a clock, we've got the 33, etc. Now is the time to do so and expect to get it. If you're religious, look up Psalm 33. I don't know. Just put 33 Bible or 33 Bible and it will give you a Bible verse. Finally, but not least, 29 minutes. I might give you an extra card if we've got plenty of time for being so patient. Acceptance, and there it is. You have to stop being stubborn and accept, which is the Four of Cups. I'm not going to find it because it takes too long. Acceptance means unconditional love, not just for others but for yourself. That cup should be overflowing for you as well as others. The angels remind you to accept everyone exactly as they are. Don't try to change them. Don't put ultimatums in the path. They're your way or the highway. Don't judge. Don't blame or want something or someone to change to your specifications. It's not going to happen. When you are totally accepting, you bear no malice or enmity towards anyone or anything. Harmlessness through acceptance is a high state of being, and it's a very difficult quality for humans to embrace. Persephone got it off pat. I mean, she was dragged to the gates of hell by the devil, and she didn't hold any grudges. Nevertheless, the angels are drawing it to your attention now. You are also asked to accept yourself for who you truly are. Come home to who you truly are. Stop banging your head against that brick wall. Feel centered, confident, and your divine self will be revealed as if by magic. So let's see if we can get this one card. Pele, Mars, explosive events. Scorpio, the only sign that thinks it's a fire sign, and it's water. Pele. Sometimes she assumes the guise of an old woman sleeping with her flames under control around her. At other times she can ride her flaming chariot like Cancer down the volcano, intent on vengeance. Eruptions, jealousies, which we talked about, physical danger, fire in your belly and the womb. Drawing the Pele card means that you can expect eruptions of feelings or danger in the environment. Treat the element of fire with great respect. It also means increasing in energy and intense type, such as needed to be woman in the womb to give birth to her child. Focus your attention down in the deep female centre of your body, the centre of the volcano, and ask yourself what you really need in your life. There we go. Absolutely brilliant. So, because we've got Pele, it could be Brazilian football as well, because they mentioned sport, didn't they? Thanks for listening. Bye.